What is up, guys? It's Jake from Quad Hunting, and we finally have some newsworthy Lions news to talk about. So, we've had just the little cuts and signings of guys who won't make a difference on the team, just practice squad guys, mostly at the best. But they actually signed Anquan Boldin officially today. It came out a couple days ago that he was signing, but they officially signed it today. They have not made any announcement on how much the contract's worth, but it is a one-year deal for the 36-year-old wide receiver, and it is a great move in my opinion because his worst year, besides his rookie year, was last year. He still put over he was 11 yards away from 800 yards. He had 789 yards with a couple touchdowns, I think. It doesn't say, but that's 69 catches for 789 yards is great, especially on a San Francisco team where your leading quarterbacks were Blaine Gabbert and Colin Kaepernick. Matthew Stafford's a huge improvement over those two, so now he gets to get the ball from Stafford, but I do expect his numbers to go down this year. It's just, number one, he's 36 years old. It's a little old for a wide receiver, but he's still a very good weapon for the team to use. The reason his numbers are going to go down more is not so much because of his age. It's going to be more because he's going to be probably the fourth or fifth receiving option on the team behind Golden Tate, Marvin Jones, Theo Riddick, and Eric Ebron. So I don't expect him to be lighting up the stat line or to be a huge threat. I think he's going to be a threat. The depth at wide receiver now is a lot more secure, and it feels a lot better as a Lions fan with Boldin being signed. But I don't think he's not going to put up over 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns. 15's a little out there, but 10 touchdowns. He's going to be a good piece with Tate and Jones and Riddick and Ebron. Hopefully, we'll be able to coach up some of the younger guys too. He's been around in a lot of locker rooms. He's won a Super Bowl with Jim Caldwell with the Baltimore Ravens when Caldwell was the offensive coordinator. He's not going to be fantastic, but he'll be a good piece, be a good addition to the rest of the wide receivers. This helps a lot with Calvin Johnson's retirement because Boldin is a guy that can win those jump ball battles that Calvin was so adjusted to, that we were so adjusted to watching Calvin win. He is a guy that can high point the ball pretty well and is going to be, like I said, keep saying it, a great piece. Good piece. Good piece. But, I'm excited about it. It sounds a lot better than having an unproven guy like TJ Jones be the third receiver, or one of the undrafted guys that we signed, or one of the Andres. And I don't even think Jeremy Curley makes the team anymore with this signing. I think TJ Jones is safe. Corey Fuller, I think this is definitely his kick out the door. I don't think he'll be around long in the preseason. He might be around the first cuts, especially starting out training camp on the the PUP list, the physically unable to perform list. So this is a nice signing. It is a Patriots type signing, the low risk, high reward type. Boldin doesn't pan out. Okay, I don't expect him to have a lot more than 500 yards and maybe 5 touchdowns. I think would be a decent number for him being the fifth receiving option. But it's a good piece. He's a good veteran leader, a good locker room leader. So it'll be something they need, especially with Calvin leaving. We don't have like a leader of the wide receivers. Golden Tate, I think, would be probably, but he's not even been around incredibly long. So Boldin makes a great addition as a leader, and I think that'll be you won't see that on the field, but I think it'll play more of effect on the team than his stat line will, per se. But that is pretty much news. They cut, just to make the room, they had to cut they had to cut Damian Copeland, who wasn't with the team that long. And then they also signed a linebacker, Dominique Toval, and cut Jerry Franklin. Again, those names are guys who probably wouldn't have stuck around anyways, just because unless they blow up during preseason, but even then, it's not even a good chance. I mean, how many guys have we had undrafted free agents that look good in preseason and don't even stick around past the last cuts? So, yeah, I'm excited for this move. I think it helps the Lions wide receivers. We're definitely deeper at wide receiver, I think, this year than we were last. I know it's crazy to say, losing Calvin, but now we have 3 good options at receiver versus last year. Lance Moore was our number 3, and nothing against Lance Moore, but Anquan Boldin is definitely a step up. So, yeah, I'm excited. I gotta stop saying I'm excited, but yeah. Training camp kicked off today. The NFL also announced that Josh Gordon will be allowed to come back after he spends 4 games on the suspended list to start the season. He finally got reinstated by the league, so it'll be interesting to see if he's anywhere near where he was, where people wanted to call him the number one receiver in the NFL. So it's almost time for football. It's exciting. We won't have to watch baseball anymore. But yeah, so like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time.